This is Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. All right. So I just want to go into this lesson, man. All right. And and I'm gonna call it cheapened. All right. Cheapened. Now let's look up the word cheapened. All right. I want to get the definition of the word cheapened. All right. I'll start with the Merriam-Webster. All right. Right. So what I'm looking for is the second one. It says cheapened verb. I don't know. Do they got it? Let's see. Cheapened. Cheapened. Right. Cheapened. Right. To make cheap in price or value, to lower in general esteem, to make cheapening, right, to make tawdry, vulgar or inferior, right? Let me look up this word, vulgar. Right. Vulgar. Making explicit and offensive reference to sex or bodily functions. A vulgar joke. Rude, indecent, and delicate. All right. Right. And these people, man. I did a lesson not too long ago called Bizarro World, where basically everything's backwards. It's a DC thing, Superman arc, where the world is everything's backwards, and insults are actually compliments. It was just basically like a vile place, man. And that's what this place is, man. Because what does the scripture says? Hold on. Right. This is Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Right. And this whole experience of life has been cheapened, man. All right. The relationship between man and woman, sex has been cheapened, and I'm just speaking for myself, not knocking brothers that have or do, but I remember when I was even in the world when I was younger, I strayed away from porno, man, from porn. I like really wasn't into watching porn, man. Not to say I didn't see any every now and then. You with the guys or you a shorty, whatever the fuck. But it was something that I didn't draw towards. It really repelled me because I felt like there was something sacred being defiled, man. Just something in my spirit, man. The scriptures talk about that. Let me get it. Right. This is Romans 2:12. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves. Right. So it's just showing you that how there were certain things for certain brothers that that were either against the law or against custom that we just didn't really do. All right. Or if we did do it, we just didn't. It wasn't our cup of tea, so to speak. Yeah, like I've heard there's certain brothers that just didn't eat pork, man. You can ask them why they didn't eat pork. They nigga, I just didn't eat pork. I didn't fuck with it. That it's just spiritual things like that. But it was something about porn to me that I felt like it cheapened the experience between man and woman, and it does. It really does. You know, it cheapens the experience, man. You know, so life overall, and I like to use this scripture. Let's see, taste. I like to use this scripture in Job. This is Job 6:6. Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Or is there any taste in the white of an egg? Right. This place has no flavor, man. You know, I really it's Jake that keeps this place going, that keeps it fun and exciting. But if, as the scripture says, if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? So the overall experience is just trash, man. Even you do have Jake, keeping it entertaining, but it's all degeneracy, man, and the whole world sees it, man, and it cheapens who we are, what we are. It cheapens the whole life experience, man. You know, it really cheapens it, man. You know. Now, if you go, now I think I like to use it. I'm thinking about like how brothers will get together every now and then, and we may go to a really nice restaurant. We may go somewhere like where there's Mediterranean food, or we might go somewhere where there's Indian food, or jerk, but something that that somebody really put their time, energy, culture. This is all right. Something that's been taught to me since I could pick up a fucking spoon. All right, all right. You're gonna taste that in that flavor, man, and you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about that experience, man. You're gonna talk about that meal, man. You're not gonna talk about a fucking White Castle burger you got from the fucking gas station and put in a damn microwave, man, because you was drunk. And you had to, you know, that meant the microwave mentality, man. See, because that's who's ruling. That's why I read that scripture. As the ruler is, so are the people, man. So the whole life experience here is been cheapened, man. You know, and there's things we appreciate, right? Hold on, let me get it. Right, this is Sirach 29 and 25. It's like 39 and 25. Sirach 39 and 25. For the good for the good are good things created from the beginning. Right, and in the beginning, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua said it is good. It is good. Alright? Everything is good. Alright? you know. But here comes a serpent, right? But is it really good? Fuck you, man. And see, that's why the Lord's finna kick your ass out the garden, man. Alright? Yeah. Is it really good, nigga? Alright? So evil so evil things for the sinners, right? The principal things of the whole use of man's life are water. We really it's fucked up, man. You know, when you can get some like 5% decent water and it's crisp and that's my high quality H2O. Like we really appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's fucked up that we have to like appreciate some undervalued bullshit, man. Appreciate undervalued pussy. Appreciate undervalued everything, man. Everything here is cheapened. It's lessened. It's poisoned, and we're gonna get into that, man. Because this is the kingdom of death, man. This is the valley of the shadow of death, man. This is that low land, man. All right, fire. All right, iron. Yes, and salt, flour of wheat. Right, and all these things are tainted now. The GMO. All right, there's other shit in it that ain't supposed to be in there, man. It ain't grown and manufactured right. Nobody's honoring the land Sabbath. Like, fuck this place, man. And you people want to stay here, man. Honey, that's defiled. The bees are dying. You know, half the bees you see are probably robots. for all for all the fuck we know, man. You know, it could be Elon Musk bots, man. Next thing you know, you're gonna be walking past plastic trees if you're not already, man. You know, that's crazy because it was a rock band that had a song called "Plastic Trees." You know, milk, and that's like what 50% pus, and who knows whatever the hell else chemicals are in it, man, and hormones. It's, and the blood of the grape, and you buy a bottle of wine now, shit, there's swine in the wine, man. There's pork, literal pork glycerin in the fucking wine, man. Why? For what? And oil and clothing, right? Mixed fabric. See, nothing is done right in this place, man. Everything this devil touches is fucked up, is wrong. You know, this motherfucker goes left at every turn. They go astray as soon as they born, speaking lies, man. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil, right? Turned into evil, man. Cause this devil, he weaponizes everything, man. All right, he devalues everything, man. All right, him just showing up devalues. Him setting foot on a land devalues that fucking land, man. All right, all right. They like saying that here goes the neighborhood where niggas move around, but hey, niggas don't fuck up the environment, man. You do. All right, you know. But yeah, man. This is that. Matter of fact, let me get it. Right, yeah. Right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 14. For he created all things that they might have their being. Right, so that everything could be what it is, man. And do what it's supposed to do. And work within a synergy. Alright, so Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, he has created systems upon systems upon systems upon. That's why you have something called the ecosystem. Alright, you know, and all these things are built one on top of another, man. All right, but one thing the Lord, one way the Lord made the earth is, man, the earth will destroy you before you destroy it, and that's real. All right, and the generations of the world were healthful, and there is no poison of destruction in them. Right, healthful. The water brought you health, the food brought you health, a woman brought you health, a woman brought you children, not STDs, man. All right, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth, man. All right, and that's exactly where we are, man. The kingdom of death. All right, and this is that kingdom of death, man. Where dwelleth all bad things, man. You know. So we look forward to a kingdom where dwelleth all good things, man. The Lord's gonna He's gonna as Scripture says. Matter of fact, let me get it. Um, you uh, right. This is Isaiah 60 and 13. I should read up a little bit. Isaiah 60, right. Uh, 60 and 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them. See, we're going to use these elements, for what they were meant to be used for, man. You got a motherfucker like Kill Gates, man. He got all this money, man. but he's dressed like a goddamn public defender, man. All right. Unto the name of Yahweh thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. Right, the sons of strangers. Like, so these heathens, they're going to slavery, man. All right, you're gonna clean up this mess that you made on the earth, man. All right, you're gonna bury the bodies, man. All right, you're gonna get that plastic ocean out of the ocean, man. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. Right. Hey, and you going into slavery head first, man. Well, it says, "Queens shall be thy nursing, kings shall be thy nursing fathers." You know, roughly paraphrasing, "Queens shall be thy nursing mothers." Right, the queen mum. All right, you know, I actually claim that, but anyway, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee will perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Right, wasted. The glory of Lebanon, Lebanon. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir trees, the pine tree, and the box tree together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. So, what's the as the Lord said, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool, man. Footstool. That's the place of His feet. All right. So He's gonna make it glorious, man. It's going to go back to being like the Garden of Eden, but even greater. All right? Because there ain't going to be no snakes slithering around, man. All right? The Lord's going to, as the scriptures talk about, how the king scattereth all wickedness with his eyes. All right? All wickedness is going to be scattered from the face of the earth, man. And we look forward to that day, man. All right, when we can really experience it. We haven't really tasted anything. We haven't smelled anything. We haven't lived. All right? We haven't loved. We haven't done shit. You know? We haven't done shit, man. Here, man. And ain't doing shit here. Ain't gonna do shit here. All right? Even if you did get there's not, everything here is tainted, man. And everything's waiting for us in the kingdom in its perfection, man. So that's what we look forward to. The fuck the hell with this place, man. All right? And it's hastening fast to pass away, man. All right? It's like it says in the book of Job, he shall perish forever like his own dung, man. The Lord's flushing this turd, man. All right? This eyesore. You know? But yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom, Kwame Yasharala, and the Bible.